Hello and welcome back. This video is part of the Health 360 series, meant as a demo of the workout dashboard. The workout dashboard is fully automated and only requires for you to select the workout or muscle group you want to display. There are two logical sections in this worksheet. There's a date section on the left, displaying your start and end date from your journal, as well as the report date for your dashboard. This report date is either the date you have specified on the highlight date field in your journal, or if left blank, it will display today's date by default. If you do not modify the highlight date, both the report date and the highlight date in your journal will display today's date, and they will be both in sync and updated, which is why I recommend you don't change the highlight date field. You then have below two breakdown tables. One for the months and then one for the weeks, corresponding to the dates you have specified in your journal, as in the start and end date. You can see that the dates that are beyond the current report date will be grayed out. So November, December, and then January of 2025 are beyond October 8th. The same for the weeks. If you go all the way down, you can see that week 42 all the way to week 53 is grayed out. Each of these two tables, the weekly and the monthly breakdown tables, have the same columns. They will first show either the month and year or the week number that they are referring to, and then display the start date, as in when they begin, and end date, and then the number of days. The number of days doesn't mean that October 2024 only has 8 days. It will always show the days that are comprised between these two dates. So between the 1st and the 8th, there are only 8 days in total. Same goes for the weekly breakdown. For example, on week 41, you can see that the week starts on the 7th, and then for now, it ends in the 8th. So only 2 days are elapsed. As time progresses, this date will become eventually October the 13th, and then the total number of days will be 7, as in the rest of the weeks that are already past that date. Same goes for the monthly breakdown. Here, you will eventually find a 31 when October is completed. The second section of this worksheet corresponds to your dashboard. There are two identical blocks with the same format, metrics, and formulas, and they only differ in the data they are displaying. You have the workouts and then the muscle groups blocks. In each of these blocks, you will find two daily completion views, coinciding with the monthly breakdown and then with the weekly breakdown tables on the left. In this first view, each of the rows naturally corresponds to a month. And in the second one, the rows correspond to weeks. However, for both of these views, each cell will correspond to a date. You can see that the headers running across this section indicate either 1 through 7 for the weeks, or 1 all the way to 31 for the days of the month. The color green, such as in this cell, will be applied in the background to show when a workout or muscle group for the second block was completed based on your tracker. And logically, both views represent the exact same thing. They're just broken down into different levels. So for this cell in particular, you can see that the date, February 3rd, could be traced down in the second view to this week, week number 5, and it would be the 6th day because it ends in February 4. So when I go to the 6th day for that week, you can see that the green color appears here as well. In addition to the daily completion indication via the green color, you also have some additional summary metrics. First, in the table at the top, below your drop-down selection, so below this drop-down, you will find first the average time per week that this workout was completed, from the start date all the way to the report date. Then the last date that workout was completed, as well as the longest streak or the longest number of consecutive days that workout was completed. Right next to this table, you will find the total number of days that the workout was marked as completed. And below this figure, you will find subtotals for each of the months and each of the weeks, again in the rows. These subtotals will be displayed both in absolute number as well as in a graphical way. These exact same metrics also apply for the muscle group block, with the only difference that this one will show when a given muscle group was trained. Your template will know when a muscle has been trained based on the workouts you define with your tool. We will see this in more detail in the Workout Tools deep dive video, but in summary, whenever you indicate that a workout contains an exercise that involves a muscle, such as for example chest in bench press, and you mark that workout as completed in your tracker, then your template knows you have trained chest on that workout and therefore on that particular day, thus filling your dashboard automatically based on your tracked workout completion. All you have to do is to select a given muscle group you want to show here. For workouts, additionally, you also have one special selection at the top called All Workouts. Whenever you select this, your dashboard will show any workout completion. So you can view all your workout activity or select a specific workout from the dropdown. To close this section, let's go through a few additional notes. When no workout or muscle group has been chosen in the drop-down menu, so for example if I delete these, you can see that the dashboard will be turned off and it will adopt a different color and show no values. I'm gonna undo that now. Start and end dates, here on the left, are pulled directly from your journal, so do not manually modify any of these fields directly here in your dashboard. Report date, as I mentioned, will be the same as highlight date from your journal. And if empty in your journal, this report date will be set automatically to reflect today's date with a formula. In case you have data in your journal fill out for dates that are beyond the report date, your journal will not show that data and the corresponding weeks past the report date will be grayed out. As you can see, all these cells are empty. And finally, remember, both of these dashboards, the workouts as well as the muscle groups blocks, are completely automated and they only require for you to make a selection in the dropdowns provided. This concludes the demonstration of the workout dashboard. See you in the next video to continue our tour